to the Sazon Sisters. I am Toni, and we are going to be learning how to cook Boricua style. Today we're going to be cooking Pasteles de res. I hope I'm saying it correctly. I recently did my first time pasteles on my own. It was very scary, and honestly I remember when I used to do it with my grandma when I was younger. It was so much work. We had to take a grater and grate each plantain, each yuca, everything basically by hand. But now we have things to make our life easier, and today I'm going to be using a food processor to blend the plantains, the guineos, which is green bananas, and I also brought yuca, which is a starch. So before you start anything, what I did was clean the meat. I got beef chuck, that's what we're going to be using. It's basically the meat that you use to make carne guisado or guisada. I don't know which one it is. Please excuse me. So I already cleaned it, and you know how I clean things, my meat at least, with vinegar, salt, and lemon juice or lime juice, either one. And you let that sit there a little bit, clean it, do it like 2-3 times. And then while I was doing that, I had a pot boiling with water, and I threw in some chicken bouillon, and then I threw the meat in, and so far it has been boiling. I'm gonna show you right now. So this is it. It's only been boiling for probably about 40 minutes, maybe like 30 to 40, between there. Now, while that's cooking, because we want it to be real tender, we want it to the point where we take our forks and we can shred it, okay, easily. It shouldn't be hard. So while that's boiling, we're going to do the masa, which is the plantain with the green bananas and the yuca. Okay, so we got our yuca here. I got a decent size. Then we got our bunch of green bananas, and we got about 5 plantains here. I have more in case we need it for the masa. And this is what we're going to blend in our food processor. Now, aside from this, we're going to also make a achiote oil. What is achiote? I'm going to show you right now. This is achiote, also called anato, and this is what the seeds look like, and this is basically for coloring, and it gives the food some flavor, but this is mainly for the redness. This is what we're going to use to help blend everything together. So I threw the seeds in the pan, put the oil, let that sizzle, and I don't know if you can see the color, but it's red, basically, reddish orange, and that's what you want to see. And you kind of keep moving it around until it's pretty much done. And now we are blending the masa. Alrighty then, look at our masa, looking good. Nice. And this is the achiote oil. Look how beautiful. This is what I use while blending. It took probably about 20 minutes just to get that, and I still have this much to go, which is not too bad. Here I cut some up. I left some of the masa to help it blend smoother. And now we're gonna finish cutting these and then throw them in as well. Just like this. And so now what we're also gonna do is put in some homemade sofrito. I will make a video on how to make this at home yourself. There's a red one and there's also a green one that you can do. So we're gonna put about 2. I'm gonna put 3 actually. And now it's time to blend. And once again, we're gonna bring everything down. Make sure it's down. And you're gonna keep doing this until everything is smooth. Okay? So first I wanted to show you what the leaves look like when you take them out the bag. So they look like this. Okay, I'm going to show you a better view. And so now we're going to open them. And if you thought that was completely open, no. Just keep on. And it goes all the way over here. And then this side opens. So this is a pretty long leaf. Which is why before I was telling you we have to cut them up into the precise shape that we need once we cut these. And then I have my electric kettle with hot water. I'm going to steam the leaves that I'm going to use to wrap the pasteles. And then you got to separate them to make sure that they're each completely dried. Once they're completely dried, then you're ready to start wrapping your pasteles. So right now what we're doing is I took 10 of these sheets, or you can use parchment paper, parchment paper, as I mentioned before, and we're just gonna cut them in half, okay?
La pista de baile, siente el ritmo caliente que nos hace despegar, bailando salsa con emoción, la música nos lleva a la perfección, siente fuego que arde en tu corazón. Abrazos y giros, nos fundimos en uno. El ritmo nos envuelve, creando un mundo nuevo. La salsa nos guía, nos conecta en cada compás. Juntos en la pista, sin mirar atrás. El amor brilla en cada giro y en cada paso. Bailando salsa, sentimos la magia. Bailar
this nice and pretty. And so one error or one feedback, some feedback, excuse me, from my first batch of pasteles that I did was that I needed to put less meat. I put too much meat because the masa is what people enjoy most about the pastele. So I'm gonna try and take that feedback into consideration. And I'm gonna put 1 spoon instead of 2, okay? So this is what I'm gonna do. This is the carne, okay? Okay. Now, before I like to fold it completely in half, right? Right, and then you're gonna take the end and you're gonna lock that in very small, like this, okay? Then you're gonna wrap it again, but this time like this, okay? You're gonna make sure that you squeeze it in like this, and then you're gonna fold. Now we got one side done. Okay, so now you're gonna come to the other side. Let me actually turn the plate with it. And you're going to do the same thing, fold. And there you go. There's one pastele. I gotta do one more and then I'm gonna show you how to wrap it, okay? There we go. 1 spoon of meat, like this. I hope that's good. Just like this. I'm just gonna lock it in, just like that. Again, we're gonna bring it, right? Squeeze it in, fold. Then here, we're going to squeeze it and fold. And there you go. This is the second pastele for the first pair. So now I'm gonna take, oh, there we go. So here we go. I did one longer than the other, but this is I guess it takes time to get them pretty even. But basically that's pretty much how you do a pastele. Let me show you how to wrap it now, okay? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get this. So we have the pear. I did one a little bigger than the other. I guess it takes time to kind of know how much masa to put in. But anyways, let's learn how to wrap them. So I have my string. This is what it looks. It's like a ball of string. And I took a long, I kind of like wrap it around my forearm twice. And then I even it out to make sure that I get the middle, right? And then you're gonna place it under, because we want enough string on both sides so we can wrap it evenly. Now, it goes straight in the middle, and then you're gonna cross and turn this way. Now we're gonna go from horizontal here to hamburger, right? And I like to wrap the ends first, just to keep that. So you turn it like a cross, flip it over, and now you're gonna do the same thing. So you're gonna turn, now we're going a hot dog, like a hot dog this way. And you're gonna flip and we're gonna turn. Since we already wrapped once on this side, now we're gonna wrap once on this side to make sure it's even. And just be careful with how tight you do it, because this string is very easy to break. So I just try to tighten it a little bit like this. And then I like to go in the middle. Okay? Like that. And we are done. We are going to make a knot. And there we go. So here's my first pair of Pasteles de res. And then as I finish each pair, I just pop them in the freezer. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you enjoy recreating the recipe. And again, subscribe and like, follow the Sazon Sisters, and look forward to doing the next video.